we are going to start now. Today is a 253rd Friday group meeting. We are going to felicitate our President and Member of Parliament, Rajya Sabha, Senior Advocate, topmost lawyer of this country. For our bar, he brought nearly 43 crores, 43 lakhs.
Increased a bit now.
43 crores,
50 lakhs. It's increased by another 2.5 crores.
As per sir, it is increased another 2.5 crores. That means 45 crores. Give a huge clap. That's the reason we are felicitating sir. This felicitation further has to go percolate into states also, respective states and district bar also. Let them do some homework for their respective bar for welfare of the bar. So that was the another meaning, sir. The way you have after Corona, several people are badly affected on health reasons. It will definitely 100% it is going to help your whatever your influence, your personality. Definitely SCBA is going to be enjoyed. You cannot contest also. Now 4 terms is over. Sir is the 4th term now. So we should not be any extra sir is going to contest or something like that. Is not your aim and objective, sir. You are very, since beginning you are very grateful to the bar and other thing. Sir, this is 10th July 2015 we started our Friday group meeting. And as on date, we have 17,74,000 views and 35,000 subscribers in our YouTube channel, 205 videos. Why I am telling sir, in second year, sir inaugurated our YouTube channel. Same table, same year. The topic was GST. Sir, we 2024 July 12th, Mr. Chandrachud on the same table inaugurated our website. Now it is going more than, just now we counted 13 crores viewers we have, sir. Greatest achievement and it's a great satisfaction. So before, this thing I request few people before, first we'll go for felicitation and then people, 1 or 2 people will speak, then finally sir will address. Now first we'll felicitate. Yes.
It's as colorful as your speech. Thank you.
Now I request Ajit Kumar Sinha or बैठ के बोलते हैं.
Vice President sit somewhere.
आ जाओ. Come. Achna. Prabhakar. Achna.
Sri Kapil Sibal ji, our loved President of the Supreme Court Bar Association and a present MP also from the Rajya Sabha, Abhishek, the pioneer of Friday Group. It's a proud and privileged moment for all of us to be associated with the Friday Group. It was not only confined to legal education, but now it has also spread itself for the welfare of the bar and well-being of the bar through this felicitation. And the person by whose sincere and sustained effort it has become possible is Mr. Sibal. I had a long association with him, he knows it. When I passed out, I went to his Maharani Bagh place. And in all his elections, whether it was in Patna, he said, get a white kurta pajama stitched, come along with me and Ranjit and sir were in Patna for 6 days. His election for the president of the bar, I was his election agent. One day in the canteen, he said a very nice thing to me. I said, sir, I took a Passover. They didn't agree and they have adjourned the matter in the client's history. And foolish fellow, you should have argued it. God gives you an opportunity, don't wait. Otherwise, inhibitions will be there and you will not continue like this. And from that day onwards, sir, I started arguing. Just to tell you, and in the canteen you said it. So we had a long association, and I must say, this felicitation is really necessary for you because you have thought of the people who have no access to any help. And once they are ill, once they die, recently Dhruv Jha, one of the advocate, he died, we had to arrange money from ourselves and give. That is pitiable. That sounds very, very sad. This will percolate, as you rightly said, in the entire state, and people will make an endeavor, and their effort will be there to resolve all these miseries of our people, our brethren, so that in future nobody is left heavy. I am so thankful, and we deeply feel obliged, and your felicitation is a well-deserved felicitation for what you have done. I shouldn't say that, but I am compelled to say, some of the people said, Ajit, you have been an acting president, twice vice president, bar AOR also you have been so. What has this SCBA done in this year? In your tenure there was a mediclaim and all those things. I said, don't worry, sir will do something, and it has happened. I persuaded him to contest and see the result.
Oh, great.
Thank you very much, sir.
Now I request Bhattacharya ji, Sr.Adv, will speak up.
Honorable Shri Sibal and the distinguished members of the bar, it is a historic day in the precincts of the Supreme Court that one and only Shri Kapil Sibal has so graciously thought about the future of the bar, and his name with the contribution will be engraved in the precincts of the Supreme Court dome for all times to come. Kapil was born on the Quit India Day, 8th August. Quit India Day is a very significant day. Quit India Day is the day in which India's independent movement started, 1942, 8th August. And exactly 6 years later on, Kapil was born. Sir, I compliment you and congratulate you on behalf of a small member of the Friday group. It's a magnificent contribution with the posterity to be remembered, and as Supreme Court Bar President, you have risen to the occasion of the promise that you have made. I salute you and I congratulate you, and my heartfelt gratitude to you also for on behalf of all the members.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Sir also addressed our Friday group on budget, etc. I request Raja, former judge, please come in, Raja, it's a few words.
Come in the front.
Dear friends,
Next.
it gives me immense pleasure to take part in today's historic felicitation function organized by the Friday group. Many people have come and adorned the chair of the Supreme Court Bar Association presidency. Men may come and men may go, but only few people can make a mark. And the fewer people alone can make the chair as immortal. In this connection, I would say every Indian cannot forget Mahatma Gandhi. In a way, he is the father of our nation. He has given everything to the nation. He has given everything to the others. When we come to Supreme Court, we have seen library number 1 and library number 2. There is one more library called R.K. Garg Library, that is the second floor of our Supreme Court building. The gentleman R.K. Garg has immortalized the library. We all know that library is a place of knowledge, is a place of learning, place of wisdom, place of enlightenment. And I would say it's an abode of Saraswati, Goddess Saraswati. Only few people can make history. Today, the danger is this. Kapil Sibal, senior lawyer, has become the leader of the Supreme Court Bar Association. He has made a huge transformation in the leadership quality of every advocate association, not only in the Supreme Court but also in every High Court which is having the library association, advocate library in every High Court. We have 25 High Courts in the country. In every High Court we have different bar association, and they elect their leaders, president, secretary, treasurer, vice president, and the executive members. They come and occupy the chair at the board. But today, Mr. Kapil Sibal, the senior members of the bar, a member of Rajya Sabha, has laid down the greatest parameter for a person to become leader, president of an association. And he has laid the greatest parameter, the biggest parameter for the society to follow. So today, by his dint of hard work, whatever he has earned, he has given away to the members of the legal fraternity. So that way, we will not be able to forget Mr. Kapil Sibal. Kapil Sibal as like R.K. Garg. Sir, you have immortalized the office of the presidency of the SCBA. And every year when we are going for electing the president, secretary to the Supreme Court Bar Association, we will be casually going. But from this year onwards, I don't think that anybody will be coming forward to contest this election, because you have laid the biggest parameter for the leader, the president of the SCBA. If I am not able to, at least come up to the 1/100th of your expectation, your parameter, and I don't think that anybody will be able to present their application, nomination to contest this post. Sir, you have not only laid the parameters or the rules or the standard, the norms for a man to become the members of the SCBA, but he also laid the wonderful parameter to all over the country, all over the society, all over the world. If a man wants to become a leader, at least in the advocate association, either in our Supreme Court or in the High Court or in any other High Court, then they should have a special merit, and that special merit you have laid, and so today we are thankful to you. We wish you all the best. We pray God to give you the good answer. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Raja. Very nicely said so many things about sir. Really, every word is very, important, and that's it. Now I request Desham Sudhakara Reddy will say few words.
Sir, it's a truly unprecedented. It's never happened in history. Not only in India, I don't think other part of the world also any bar have this innovative idea where we can raise near about 60 crores through CSR. This is a very unique, I say truly unprecedented, and I hope we want to see him next term also with unopposed, unanimously, Sibal sir as a president. That's what my proposal. And Friday group organizing this. So this message will go to other rest of the High Courts also. I hope other presidents of the High Courts will follow the same thing and raise the funds through CSR. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Sudhakar. So nice. Now one of our youngest member, Madhu Yadav, will speak few words. Madhu, please come.
Respected members of the bar, I am really grateful and thank you, sir, for coming here. So your presence has actually made this place a better place, because as I see the people who are going for campaigns, they just speak and make promises which are never fulfilled. So I am grateful to witness someone who has actually worked on their words. Thankful, sir. Apart from that, I extend my heartfelt welcome to you. Your contribution in the field of law and constitution has actually made a remarkable impact on all of us. Apart from that, you have left a very important and remarkable impact on the people to grow, because I heard one of your speech where you said that you came here without any cases and without any senior, which actually inspired me a lot, and to work to grow and to shine in this bar. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Madhu. So nicely expressed. Now I request Rachna Srivastavji, our Vice President, Supreme Court Bar Association.
I am part of his team.
Yeah. Still, you are a member, Friday group member.
Friends, good afternoon to you. As I said, I am part of his team, Sir's team, and the day one when this executive committee took over, this was in the mind of Sir that we have to get this collection done at the earliest, and the scheme of medical insurance was on the top of the agenda of this executive committee. I remember immediately after, during the vacation itself, when Sir returned from his vacation, we had a long discussion about this and we had a party to negotiate with. It really pained us whenever there was an appeal or request, when something happened to one of our members, so it was really very unfortunate and it really pained all of us. Since that day, Sir had been after this agenda, this mission to collect as early as possible. Now that funds has come and we are hoping to get some more funds, which I will not disclose right now. And I hope the scheme will take off very soon, maybe next week or within 10 days. And there will be no more appeals then. And we don't have any social security. The lawyers have no social security. And Sir has generated the fund to that enormous fund. I think he has set the benchmark really high. Let us hope that we are able to fulfill our mission. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Sir, for considering us and living up to our expectation that people had from this bar had from you. Thank you so much.
Bansal, please come. Please.
Simple sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Finally, Mr. Justice Karpaka Vinayagam will say a few words.
My humble pranams to this August audience of Library 2. Wednesday has become a Friday now. House full. Bright light and LED bulb, lot of LED bulbs are there and switches with Kapil Sibal. Where you are is not important. What you are is important. What you are is not important. What you do is important. What you do is not important. How you do is important. How you do is not important. For whom you do is important. For whom you do is not important. Whatever you do seva must reach those for whom you do is very, very important. Knowledge is important, but more important wisdom. Scholarship is important, more important determination. Music is important, more important is melody. Learning important, humility is more important. Speech is important, truth is more important. Friendship is important, gratitude is more important. Society is important and discipline is so important. Now Kapil Sibal has become the example of a person. Now the felicitation function not only for Kapil Sibal. This function is arranged by him, by Sr.Adv. is only felicitation for ourselves. Kapil Sibal is our part. He may not be a president tomorrow, but he will be always a president living in our hearts. That is a great achievement he has done that. What is the secret of his success? He is sincere, inspiration, and brilliant, able, learning. The sincere, first letter S. Inspiration, first letter I. Brilliant, B. Able, A. L. Loving and learning. Let him live long. Give a good applause. Thank you.
Secretary
Vikrant Yadav also here.
Sir.
Thank you very much, Vikrant ji.
Sir, sir.
You can also say few words better in 1 second or whatever it is. Please, sir.
Respected President, our respected Vice President, members of our executive, senior members of the bar, my dear friends, brothers and sisters. It has been a great pleasure and honor to work as a honorary secretary under his command, where he is the president of our bar. It's a matter of pride. It's a matter of pride. It's a matter of privilege to work along with him. So I've been delighted. It's almost 11 months working with him, and I don't know whether I live up to his standard, but I have tried very hard. Although in our executive we had a lot of resistance, and that is why for some reason or the other it got delayed. But in somewhere around January, people started raising voice that why it is not coming. So then out of pressure, things started working. And sir was very clear that within 2 months, I'll fetch you about 60 crore rupees. And actually he has done it almost this 43 crore, almost 45 crores in just 1.5 months. So it is incredible. And purely on his personal relationship he is using to provide medical assistance to members of the bar. So this is a great thing, it's a great gesture and magnanimity of us, sir. And he don't expect anything out of us that people may come forward and say thanks to him. So it's an honor for all of us that he is the president of our bar. I don't know what more to say. Thank you.
Finally, Shekhar Navde sir here, senior advocate. He addressed several times our Friday group on Constitution, particularly 75 years.
First, let me salute this great man, a master of constitutional law, a man who is deeply committed to the causes that he represents and espouses. This is a rare quality amongst the lawyers. Despite our ideological differences on several points, he is a man to be admired. And I greatly admire him. Perhaps you all may not be aware that apart from being a very good lawyer, he is very fond of literature. Sometimes he cites Urdu couplets. They are amazing both in content as well as the literary touch. So this is man I have been observing for last almost 30 years or perhaps more, since I saw him first I think in 1978 when he came to Mumbai to argue some matter. So I have come to salute him and all the great work that he has been doing. Let him have a very long life, and let's have the pleasure of his company and the assistance that he has been rendering to this association. Thank you very much, Kapil.
Thank you, Navde sir. Last minute at least you joined, we eagerly waiting for since hour. Thank you. Now finally, sir will say, Kapil Sibal sir will say. Before that, let us give a standing ovation for his action.
एक शेर तो बनता है सर, बात तो किरदार की होती है, वरना तो साया विकट से बड़ा। Thank you.
So what can I say? I'm totally overwhelmed by this affection that you have showered on me. I'll just say a few words. I was 21 years old when I took a job. I started teaching in the university. I was a teacher of history in Hindu college. And I said to myself that from today onwards, I will never take anything from anybody. And from that day till now, I have never taken anything from anybody. No money, no favors. And when this whole concept of medical insurance started, I decided to call all my friends and say that, look, I have never asked you for anything, but this time I want you to do something for me. Not for me, but for the fraternity of which I am part of the family, for my family. And I have to tell you that not one single person said no to me. From Mukesh Ambani to Torrent to, just you name it. No friend of mine said no to me. And my vision is that even though I said that I would collect 50 crores, which I have collected already, 45 are in the kitty, and before the 14th of April, the balance will also come. My aim is to get 60 crores. And there's a reason for that. And the reason is that I asked the insurance person, what is the total corpus that we should have, so that from the usufruct of the corpus, we can have an insurance scheme that lasts till the end of our lives. In other words, it need not expire at any given point in time. So he said, we need 120 crores. So I said to myself, 50 crores I promise, but in the light of this, I will bring 60, which I plan to do, which also shall be done. And I already spoken to the Chief Justice and said that now that we are contributing 60 crores, it is time for the Supreme Court to contribute 60 crores so that we get a corpus of 120 crores. The Chief Justice mentioned to me that he should write to government and try and have that happen. Otherwise, we shall ask Justice Gawai to issue a writ of mandamus. But be that as it may, the point is that this is not about you and me. It's about the family in which we are an integral part of. And I think this is why we are in this world, that we are not here, in isolation. We are born within families, we are born within communities. And remember, life is only a one-way street. It's a one-way highway, you can never come back. And if along the way you can help somebody, never say no. And I always tell this story to especially children. When I was Minister for HRD, I said, in life, the only way to climb is when you climb a ladder, there is no other way to climb it except when you seek support from the ladder itself. So each one of you have sought that support within the family, from your friends, your acquaintances, and the fact is that's how you reach the top of the ladder. And you can't reach the top of the ladder without support. So it's time for you to always remember who supported you, how you reached there, and never forget there are millions like that who are actually wanting to climb the ladder, but never forget those who supported you. You people, this family has supported me. I am what I am because of you. You talked about Garg Library, sir. Do you know who set it up? I set it up.
Yes. I was about to say that.
Yes,
I set up the R.K. Garg Library. And when Jafar Sharif was the railway minister, I said, I won't argue your case till you give us a railway counter.
In 24 hours, yes.
24 hours we got a railway counter. At that time there was no Tatkal and stuff like that. People had to go to the railway station to book their tickets. We got it here. So the question is that we are here to serve each other. And the sad part, and I want to be honest with you today, that we are so involved in making money that we are forgetting why we are advocates, why we are here, what's our responsibility. Remember, you are the only defenders of the Constitution that have survived tumult over the years. Nobody else will defend the people of this country except those who in black robes. And we all forget our responsibilities towards those millions who are seeking justice and who cannot get justice because we are too busy making money. Each one of us has a responsibility to serve our people, and to stand up to the court. Stand up to the court for the right causes. That's most important. We choose not to speak our mind because we are afraid that tomorrow we may not get a brief. And that's very sad. Unless the voice of the bar is heard around the world, in every little home in this country, that we are here to defend the values, the constitutional values for which this republic was set up. Unless we are able to do that, we'll never be a force in this country. Remember, it's the lawyers at the forefront of the national movement who brought us independence. It is lawyers all over the world who are at the forefront of movements. Even today, it's the lawyers who are at the forefront of everything. So please, please, support each other. Be the voice of the people. Stand up to the court. Don't worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow you will not be remembered if you have not stood your ground when times were tough. So all that I have to say to you is, for me, this is nothing to congratulate me for. It's my duty. That's how and why I'm here, and that's how I live my life. And therefore, I congratulate you, not me, for the fact that within this camaraderie, I was able to do this for the members of the bar and for my own community. So I thank you very much, and you know, for all the nice things you have said about me. Really speaking, it was not necessary. In fact, I told Seshu, you don't need to do this, because we have to do what we have to do. That's our job. And we'll continue to do so whether I'm president or not president of this bar association. And thank you very much for all the time.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, so nicely expressed. I am first election agent for SCBA election, first time you sir. I am continuing till date. Before that also I was served my mother.
He's my omnipresent agent.